Hey, Guru Nation, how's it going? Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. Look, we got a very special promotional video for the CRC Academy, but we want to keep it short, like 8 minutes. This is what we teach in the CRC Academy internship, by the way. A very brief overview of some, not all aspects of the startup process that a coordinator typically has to do. And Monica incorporates this in the CRC Academy. Monica's the CRC Academy instructor. We're going to, because we are using Veeva as the eReg, which you're going to see, by the way, Veeva is free for any site that wants to use it to manage your eReg. We're actually using Veeva for the CRC Academy internship, and we're going to make the CRA Academy interns monitor the startup regulatory for the CRC Academy interns. So hopefully you're not too confused. I'm going to share the screen so you guys can see what we're talking about, and Monica's going to go through some of these startup documents. So, hi, Monica. Thank you. You love teaching this for the CRC
Hola,
Academy.
Dan. Yes, of course. I mean, we use different vendors, and one of those is Viva Vault. And it's great because we incorporate this in the internship. So the students get access to the different vendors and have a real idea of what the world is out there in the
And
research.
technology is making it all possible. So, okay, so this is what Site Vault looks like. This is a tool. Like I said, any site can use this. It's free, right? You just go to sites.vivavault.com, as you see there, and you could get it, sign up in like 10 minutes, get your own Site Vault account for free. No contract needed, anything. So if you're in the CRC Academy, you're going to get access to this. And soon to be CRA Academy, you're going to be monitoring these documents. So just really quickly, let's go through some of the important startup regulatory. And again, you're going to learn this in depth in the CRC Academy, but we just want to do a basic overview of some startup regulatory documents that coordinators have to deal with.
Okay, so we go to the e-binder. And okay, so this is the whole, all the documents that have been uploaded, and it's divided in different files, right?
Different file, just like
So,
a paper e-binder or just like a paper
yeah.
investigational site file. It's listed as sections, and every ISF is different. Every investigator site file is different, so you can match Viva Vault to your site binder. Like in my site binder, for one study, section 12 is protocol, where in another one it's section 10. And just customize it, for your needs.
Mhm.
So here, first thing I see is financial disclosure form, because we're
Yes.
in the key study material. Which section are we in right now?
Oh, we're showing all the documents. So where we're gonna go
Oh, I got
now
it. I got it.
is, let's check it out, the case study material. So we have the investigator brochure and we have the protocol.
The investigator brochure is everything that um, is known about the investigational product up until that point. So, previous studies, key adverse events, toxicity levels. It's actually really interesting when you get a chance to be on a study to actually just read the investigator brochure, because guess what? They're all different because every drug is different. So that's the investigator brochure, and then the protocol is different for every study too. It has key assessments, exactly what order of things you're going to do. And in the CRC Academy, we have protocol, we have investigator brochure. On
Yeah.
the next
This,
page, on the next tab, you are going to are the
yeah.
acknowledgments of
So
these documents.
yeah. So let's check PI oversight. So okay. So in this one, we're seeing again the investigator brochure, the protocol signature page, the study protocol. Okay. So the study protocol signature page, and then the 1572.
hmm And this is what PI, these are things. So we just talked about investigator brochure. As you can see here, this is the investigator brochure acknowledgement page. So rather than having the PI sign the entire investigator brochure, they're signing a one-page document that says they acknowledge they received and are aware of the investigator brochure. Same thing with the protocol signature page. It's just the one page of the protocol that only the PI is supposed to sign. Okay, so that's what that is. And then every amendment, the PI has to sign. So whatever the latest amendment is what the PI signs. And then you get the 1572, which is, I think, the most important regulatory document from the FDA's perspective, because it's basically the PI's promise to the FDA that only they are responsible for the conduct of the study at this site. So this is where
Yeah.
you see like these particular documents streamlined in the eReg that we're using for the CRC Academy.
And then if we go to staff, then we're gonna see the okay, so again the 1572, sorry, the financial disclosure form, the CV, the GCP, medical license, and every document that applies specific to the staff for regulatory purposes.
So the main difference between these stuff and what we just talked about, and we're just trying to keep this short and simple, the previous documents, the PI needs to sign it. These documents here, once you get into financial disclosures, that's for every sub investigator listed in box 6. CV is for everyone on the delegation of authorities log. Financial disclosure form is for every sub investigator and PI on the 1572 box 6. Medical license is anyone that has a medical license, not just the PI. And then training evidence of the study. So there's either protocol training or there's good clinical practice training. Now, in startup regulatory, you don't really do the protocol training until the SIV, site initiation visit. So, what we're doing in the academy is the startup regulatory. You'll have a training log, but the sites in real life, they don't get trained on the protocol until officially the SIV, site initiation visit. So training log's not really part of study startup, but all the other stuff we discussed was, and same exact thing for the any other logs that you might see, like delegation of authorities log, which by the way in Veeva Site Vault is completely electronic. And once you're in the CRC Academy and CRA Academy, you'll be able to see the delegation of authorities log. You're going to be on a delegation of authorities log for our study. So we're not going to show you that here because there's some people's names on it, current students and current not monitors, CRC, because the CRC interns. So for delegation of authorities log, just for educational purposes, is anybody working on the study from the site level. So
Yeah,
CRAs don't go on the delegation log, but study staff do.
yeah. So if you go to sites.viva.com, you're gonna get access for free if you have a clinic, and then also you will be able to watch demo. So you will learn a little
Thank
bit,
you for that.
and then maybe schedule a phone call with Viva to give you access. I mean, to give you a more in-depth demonstration of the actual platform.
Yep, and they have other cool things which are also free, like that Study Connect, which we don't use in our academy because that's like for a real study where the actual sponsor can check the documents that are in the eReg without anyone needing to send it to them because they have access to it and it goes into the trial master file once the site opts in. But in the CRC Academy, we're using a mock study. In the CRA Academy, we do both a real study and a mock study. And then in the CRC Academy, we have this robust internship experience where you're going to get hands on experience with Veeva, which is electronic regulatory. You're going to be put on a delegation of authorities log, just like in the real world. And then when you're in the CRA Academy internship, you're going to monitor. So you're going to get hands on experience with the Veeva to monitor, as well as our real breast cancer study that we have, where we actually don't use Veeva for that one. We use what the sponsor does for that one. But yeah, thank you, Monica. That was a good crash course on some of the important essential documents. Of course, not all of them, but we're trying to keep it simple and we're kind of trying to show you guys also how technology plays a part and ever growing part in study startup and site management.
Yeah, and it's nice because like I was mentioning before, the students get exposed to the different vendors and see how it works. and have hands-on experience. So by the time they go to the real world there, they already know what it is to use any of these platforms.
Thank you, Monica. Everybody, like, subscribe, comment, share. Let us know if you have any questions about startup regulatory or technology. Catch y'all later. CRC Academy now enrolling. CRA Academy now enrolling. Take care.